Okay, so I was lucky enough to be one of the people that could play the Halo flight testing, and oh my god, was it amazing, and I'm so goddamn sad it's gone. I was initially going to do a breakdown of the whole testing, but instead of that, I just thought I would show you guys 10 things that I loved about the Halo Infinite flight. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is the Academy. It was for testing out weapons and improving aim against bots. Bots would stand still, move around behind cover. At first I didn't really think much of it, but then I started experimenting with the guns that I didn't understand, like the Skewer, brand new weapon, at least to my knowledge, and oh, wow, that gun's cool. I suck at aiming with it, but it's cool.
I am kind of scared.
Sprint and movement. So it's nice to see them going back to their roots, but they're still incorporating a sprint into the game along with some of the parkour aspects of it. I really like the new sprint, only because it's not a super fast sprint, and the big thing is the sprint to shoot is very, very fast. I was a little worried when I was running around the maps and stuff that, you know, I'd have to take like a second or two to bring up my gun, you know, and then I'm dead. But it's almost instantly, which is very useful. So the sprint is really good. Sprint is good. Okay, so the last thing I'll say about this segment with the movement and everything is the sliding. They have a slide that's very similar to like Call of Duty or something like that, but I didn't use it too much. Still good though, still good. There was a few times where I used it. I didn't get the full potential like I saw other people doing on YouTube. I saw some crazy people doing some jumps and snipes and everything, and I'm a little jealous because that I can't do that. The grappling hook, obviously. I was lucky enough to be able to get the grappling hook a few times to test it out because I know a lot of people were fighting over it. I was afraid the hook would feel a little clunky, like if you were going to grapple somewhere, it would pull you in like a direct line where you're looking, but that was definitely not the case at all. This hook uses the momentum of your character, kind of adds like a swing physic to it, kind of like Spider-Man or something, so it makes you feel pretty cool. It really depends on where you're looking, how much like speed you have, like if you're sprinting, if you're crouching, jumping, that type of stuff. It's pretty cool. It's going to be a lot of fun to use that when the multiplayer comes out, but the thing that I'm really excited for when the full game comes out is how the Forge maps are going to incorporate this new grappling hook feature. I can just see people like putting these huge swinging things. You have to swing across maps, and oh my god, I'm excited. The customizable AI. And guys, little details in games is what really makes it for me, and I really like this AI, this customizable AI. It seems like something so small, but when you actually look at it, take a step back and really see it, it's actually pretty cool. The AI will give you a heads up depending on if you pick up something what's going on in the match. Like for instance, I was running and I didn't realize that I ran into some grenades, and it told me like I picked up some spike grenades. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, because like if you're in the heat of battle, you're not fully paying attention to little things. I mean, if you're playing professional, you're obviously very aware. But me, I'm stupid, so I'm just running around. I'm trying to shoot people. I don't fully realize what's around me. When the AI gives me a heads up that I picked up grenades, I'm like, oh, cool, I'm gonna throw it. Last thing I'm going to say about the customizable AI is they have some pretty funny quips that they'll say if you kill people or what's going on the map. They say things like,
enemy bones cry out in terror. Hostile. Wrecked. Satisfactory slaying.
the Gunplay. There's going to be a few guns that I'm going to talk about, like the gravity hammer and the assault rifle, but the main thing I want to talk about before that is the noob combo. Oh, the noob combo. If you guys don't know what the noob combo is, you basically get the plasma pistol, you charge it up, shoot it, switch to your next weapon like a pistol or a battle rifle, something like that, and boom, you one-shot him right in the head. It's over, and it's over. But the one cool thing that they added in this game is, I never saw it, but I did see in the trailer that they have a counter for that, and it's I guess it's like a equipment that you can pick up in the map, and it reflects things back at the person. So if you're trying to noob combo somebody and you're all confident, you think, I'm gonna get this guy, and you're running around the corner with this big green light coming around, the other person pulls out that reflect thing, boom, it's over. It's over. Okay, so the grav hammer. I really like the grav hammer. Looks really, really cool. They added this new particle effect when you slam it down on somebody, all these particles go flying out, and it feels really powerful. The sound effects and everything is fantastic. The only thing is, I think they made it a little bit slower. I don't know for sure, and I didn't do research on it, but it feels just a tad bit slower. Either way, still amazing, still looks really cool, still love it. The assault rifle in this game, oh god, oh my god, is it good. I like it, it's very good. I didn't really use the assault rifles in the other Halos too much because, I don't know, I just found that they weren't, I don't know, they weren't that great. I mean, they were good, but they weren't fantastic. But I specifically noticed in this one that, I don't know, it just feels like it does more damage only because the spread isn't as crazy. I feel it's more concentrated on your reticle. Either way, it's really good. I think it's a great gun to start with. Obviously, if you're playing the match and you're going up against people with battle rifles and you're at distance, you're gonna get yeah. There was one gun I didn't love though. I'm gonna put the name of the gun here. I'm gonna show a clip, but I don't know. I picked it up, I think, once or twice, and it's not like it was bad, but like I don't know. I just don't think I was using it right. I just found all the other guns to have a better capability, I guess. I don't know, maybe in campaign it's going to be a lot better. The secondary option on it where you charge it up and shoot it with I guess it creates like a big burst of fire. I could see that being very good if you're trying to like stop people from coming through like a hallway or something, like if you're trying to capture a point. That's when I could see it being useful, but for direct damage, I didn't see it. I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't that great. The cinematic intro to the battle. The cinematic scene where they show your Spartan along with everybody else's adds a great opportunity to show off your armor and get to see everybody else's. I don't know, I found that was pretty cool. It gets you hyped up, the music and everything, and then hearing the classic Slayer. I don't know, it's wicked.
Oh, you wanna fight?
The bots. Yes, I was a little disheartened when I found out that I was fighting against bots, but I will say some of the bots did have some skill to them, especially when they put it up to ODST level. I did definitely notice a difference in skill, especially when they were throwing grenades, choosing when to come after you, when to not, stuff like that. It's a very useful tool for if you're trying to warm up for a PvP match. I could see that being very useful, but I can also see it being a really cool feature if you can use it with custom maps and even possibly Forge. I don't know if that's going to be a thing that you can do in Forge, but oh wow, if they do that in Forge, I could see that being so much fun. The level design. There was at one point, I remember just stopping and looking at this water area and thinking, yeah, this is nice. When you're in a match, you don't have the opportunity to take everything in, so it was kind of nice to have a moment and just kind of look at the architecture, some of the little details in the game. I don't know, I love stuff like that. As I said before, the little details in games just make it for me. The cosmetics. I didn't play enough to unlock anything super cool, except this this kind of dirt bike helmet looking thing. I mean, it's still cool, but I don't know. I saw some other people that had some really cool stuff on. Not jealous. Totally not jealous. It just gives me something to look forward to, especially since the new Battle Pass system that they're adding, they don't disappear like some other games do, like Call of Duty, where you just have to grind and grind and grind while the Battle Pass is available, and then you might not even get there. And on top of that, they might add an item that you specifically got the Battle Pass for. But in Halo, they will not do that. They won't add specific weapons to the store. You're going to only be able to get them through the Battle Pass, which is pretty cool. Alright, the last thing I'm going to talk about, and it's going to be pretty short, is the special equipment pickups in the maps. The special equipment pickups include things like the grappling hook, overshield, invisibility. There's also a deployable cover, which I found pretty cool as well, that can be broken too. One thing all these things have in common is that it takes a moment for you to actually use them. So with the deployable cover, it actually takes kind of like a second to throw it out. There was a mistake I made where I thought like you just throw it out instantly, but no, it actually takes a second for it to be deployed. Same with the invisibility thing, you slam it into your chest, it takes a second. So if you're not careful, you can die before you pop it off. I actually love that they did that because it gives people an opportunity to actually come back from what people would think is a an advantage, because, you know, if you have overkill and you're running up on somebody, you're like, oh, I'm going to pop this off, and then they're definitely not going to be able to kill me. That's not so much the case if you don't get it off in time. Then you can actually kill them before they use it. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. All right, that is 10 things that I loved about the Halo Infinite flight testing. Great game, super sad it's gone, but I'm excited for when it comes back for the beta, and when the game comes out, the full game. Oh my god, I'm going to be playing so much of this, so if it's all over my channel when it comes out in December, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I'm not. I need to stop hitting my mic. So let me know what you guys thought of the video, and let me know what your thoughts are of the Halo Infinite flight. There's obviously a little bit of bugs. There's obviously some bugs that crashed a few times on me, but that's to be expected. So let me know what you thought.